Good evening, gamers. SPiFF BOi back at it again with some Factorio. And we are right where we left off last time. So unfortunately, no comment shout out because no comments have been posted between the 2 minutes I stood up to get a little stretch between these videos. As you know, I ended the last video talking about how I got the itch, the League of Legends itch. But I constrained myself. I held myself back because because despite having a League of Legends itch, I also have an oil processing itch. As soon as I started talking about that one, I don't know if you could see the big old smile appearing on my face, but it was big and I was smiling. Excuse me, and I'm still burping. Disgusting. But anyways, so while I fantasize about playing League of Legends and messing with oil, let's just speed up our red circuit production to the max. Let's just get this going. Is this optimal? No, because we can definitely just, like I said, we can just build further down and we'll be fine. But where is the fun in that? Where's the fun in being optimal and like doing all that when we could just instead run on upstairs and start playing with some oil? And actually, before I do that, I got a lot of ore in my inventory. I keep picking up coal that I don't want. I keep picking up stone and all this. Once the logistics robots are around, that'll fix it. But instead, I'm just going to do this. I'm gonna wiggle this around while I take a moment to also remind y'all, despite the lack of a comment shout out this time, like I said, I do read all the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribes. I will say, a little thing that would be cool. IMHO would be if I could get to 100 subs by the new year. Now I don't know if that's necessarily feasible per se. And it's I've done no marketing for this. If I were to truly have that as a goal, I would have to do some sort of marketing, or just post this on our subreddit or something. But I gotta say, I am impressed with YouTube and how the way it gives exposure. As a frequent YouTube consumer, a consumer of the tubes, as one might say. I've always been heard a little bit of the drama. Why did I limit an unlimited thing? Crazy. I've heard, the little whisperings of, people being upset with this and that and the other. And I get that. And I was worried, hopping on, where does this go? How does this work? And I've been pleasantly surprised so far. So yeah, thank you everyone. All of you who found me through the algorithm. I appreciate you being here. Now with the sappy stuff out of the way, time to beef up to some advanced oil processing, brother. Yes, sir. It is time. So the first step in achieving that is we will need to grab some water, and we'll actually need to do something like this. So do that. Yeah, okay, like this. The music stopped in this game. It's kind of eerie. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little eerie. Is it always this quiet? Or is that just me? Alright. So let's grab some water, make sure we have this. Now thankfully, doing this won't disrupt anything. As you can see, our petroleum gas tanks are leaking, because if you look, this is the big issue I was talking about before. Is that so we're working now, we're producing stuff, but eventually we're backed up on these other fluids, so we can't produce more petroleum despite us having full tanks and willing to suck some more down. That is not happening for us automatically. And you don't have water because you are not connected, and I keep pressing escape when I don't mean to. So I did it again, just as I said it. So we're gonna need to load up on some iron plates. Again, a veteran may just have this automated. And you don't even need to be a veteran. I mean, I pretty much do have this automated. Look at this. And then, yeah, so you're going there. And then what I'm also going to do is, you know, it's the life of being sidetracked. So let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade you. And now we'll put you here. Because I believe pipe to grounds, yes, they need iron and plates. So, 1, 2. So have you go there. That's actually incorrect. We need you to go there. Now we'll have you feed directly into here. We will extend this line down. Excuse me, sir. How rude of you. We'll have you feed into here, and then we'll have you just drop here. So look at that. Our mall, despite everything, all of the horrible, nasty things I say about this mall, you know, it's got a little bit of personality. This is really ugly. What if I do something like... I do something like this. That looks a little better. Now, all I have to hope is that... I mean, it looks like we have surplus over here. And you know what I'll do? Well, first of all, let's just take a bunch of these. Yeah, it's just gobbling them up. I believe these do trade. Yeah, they trade. So they'll each get one, so we'll be fine. And then to even to bolster that, we'll just load this thing up. Yeah, we're gonna need to pull things in. Well, I guess we don't actually need to pull things in faster, but we still will. We can limit you quite a bit, and then we'll go with that. That should be plenty. Yeah, we have no limit on you. You know, let's limit you. You know, we can get 4 stacks. I think that sounds appropriate. I will just let that rumble. Our iron should not be a problem. I'm hoping our iron is not going to be a problem for as long as we're using this. Oops, sorry for the squeaks. Sorry for the squeaks. Got to move the mic a bit. Now that we got that taken care of. So, we got some new output lines here. And we will just keep it very simple. And look at that. They start working because each pipe, similar to belts, they actually have an internal capacity. So what we'll do is we will just we'll route up. Well, here first, let's route up this type of oil. Light oil, as one might say, who understands what they're doing in this game. So there we go. We got a light oil line, and now we also have a heavy oil line. Beautiful. And now we can just make sure they're all connected. Look at that. We got oil pumping into the ground. Wow, great job, SPiFF BOi. Did it again. Look at that. So much sarcasm coming out of you guys. I'm sick of it. Now. Let's see what we can do with oil. So we have advanced oil processing. We take in water and crude oil, and that produces 25 heavy oil and 45 light oil. So excess of light oil. Sorry, sipping up right there. A little bit of an excess of light oil. Now, we can turn heavy oil into more light oil. And then what do? Then you turn that light oil into petroleum, along with some water. Oh yeah, all of these take water. So water and heavy oil, you get light oil. Water and light oil, you get petroleum. I'm actually very curious, if this method relates to anything in real life. I don't know how we process oil. All I know is, we dig somewhere and then my car works. So I don't know how it works in real life, but I'm curious to see how it works here. However, we will also soon need lubrication, which is just 10 heavy oil. And this will be important. So, and we are researching that next. So we will see it when we see it. let's see. Do we have space to how do I landfill? Stone. Of course. Of course. Can I make 2 more labs? Or 3 more labs? Oh, not enough. I have to make all these circuits. Whatever. We'll just send it. Oh, just not enough. Well, just as I was complaining about having too much stone, would you look at that? I need to landfill. What am I was getting mad at myself. I'm like, what am I taking this stone along the bus for? But I see it is, in fact, for more things. Right? Is it? Making bricks. What is this being used for? Is this being used for anything? Why did I take it on the bus? Am I just a goofball? Is this really? Yeah, this isn't. It's got to get used for something later, right? It totally does. It totally does. Don't. I'm not getting distracted here. I know it totally does. Unless it's here and I'm missing it. No, we cut under. I'm going crazy, guys. This game's too much for me. Anyways, back to the thought process at hand. Did we get enough stone? How much does this actually landfill? I've never attempted to landfill before. Okay, seems to be a reasonable amount. Let's. Okay, well that was one piece. Okay, so turns out we need a bit more stone. This may be something worth automating at some point. Especially if you want to venture out over water. So, let's see. Maybe this will be an appropriate amount. So let us fill in here. Looks kind of gross. Will it ever, like, blend in? Or is it just stuck here looking weird forever? Oh well. We'll deal with it. All that we care about is progress. That is what's most important. So oh no, we're so low on circuits. Cancel all you. Let's just grab us some circuits. Thankfully we got a little. We can steal a little right here. Yeah, let's just make 5. Sure, why not? 5 should do the trick. Boop, boop, boop. Boom and boom. Perfect. We are researching at max velocity. Or pretty dang close to it. So we'll take that. Well, we'll keep the lab there for now. I like how that lab is looking. Anyways, it's time to come back over here. It's time to start getting oily. Getting oily on the boys. So now, in reality... actually, no, not in reality, because I know that things bottleneck at a certain point, and I'm forgetting how, so this is the thing we're going to have to rediscover. Essentially, heavy oil bottlenecks. There's going to be a certain point where we're not consuming enough lubricant, and so everything will back up, and it'll be a big pain, but we're going to avoid all of that for now. So we're going to say, so we know, let's just make a bunch of chemical plants to start with. So we know that chemical plants have 2 inputs and 2 outputs. So that means we're going to have at most 2 lines of stuff coming here. So we need to space it out here. And so that means we can start building chemical plants right here. So that is exactly what we will do. Let's plop down, and we can start like right here, I believe. Sure, why not? Actually, let's give them some spacing. I think there are ways to really cram cables in there and make it all work. You know, I want it to look kind of good. Now we need some gear wheels. Because we're gonna have 2 stages of chemical plants. We're going to have the heavy oil processing, and then we're going to have the light oil processing. Now the heavy oil processing will split off into 2 different ventures. At first, we're just going to be turning all the heavy oil into light oil and all the light oil into petroleum, and we're just going to, you know, feed the beast. But eventually, we want to turn some of this into lube. Now, again, we need to remember, we're going to have 2. Well, actually, we're going to have 1, because there's only 1 output space. 1, 2 for the inputs. And now, we can, once we wait for the crafting, we can start with our other set of processing. So, and now this is another one. Now this is the one where the ratios, you know, they actually matter the most, and I know them the least. So isn't that just so convenient? So we'll have our light oil cracking here. So what's most convenient? I guess nothing's really convenient. So we'll just we'll say our light oil is 1. Well, that's the thing though, is that we can actually just like direct connect these, but then we're gonna be missing water, and it's blah blah blah. You know, we're gonna stay basic. We're not gonna get too fancy on the kids. We're gonna build everything off of main lines so that we are safe, and that we can auto future proof ourselves. And here's our heavy oil cracking. So get rid of you. And so now we'll have you be our 2-liner? Yeah, you can be 2. That's fine by me. Like I said, I see like this is like begging for just a connection. But I want to be a little more disciplined than that if I can. Ooh, lubricant's finished. Beautiful. What comes next? Oh, we need some engines, baby. We need some engines, and this is where the lube becomes important. And now, actually, since we have lube, I feel like I'm saying lube too much. It's making me feeling a little weird. But you know, we'll look past that for now, and instead, just try to make this all look half decent. Now, what may be tricky is, let's see. So we're going to be feeding stuff out. So let's do this. Nope, wrong way. Let's see. How do we do this? We're going to go, yeah, like this to this. There we go. Connect you. There we go. And now we can easily go here to here. And it's beautiful. Now see, similarly with you, we will go here. We'll pull you up. And I guess this is as far as we need to travel. Oh yeah, well I guess that's definitely not as far as we need to travel, because we will need to start bringing it down here. Is this a bit too roundabout? Is this a bit silly? Yes, that is the correct answer. But at the same time, you know, isn't that the best part of everything? Oh baby, oh we're going rocket mode, baby. We're going rocket mode. I'm so excited. You don't even know. Maybe you do know, but we're not even sucking up that much oil yet, because we're failing to produce anything right now. So well, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Don't stop now. This is, I mean, can you tell why I was so excited? This is, uh-oh. Yeah, we have a bit too many pipes. Can't you see why I was so excited? This is the best part of the game. Just cramming tubes underground and getting liquid gold out the other end. It's truly incredible. Yeah. So we'll chill. We'll go one piece at a time. We have no need for lube yet. We have space to produce it, so that's all we need. And again, we will need to set up some form of balancing for all of this nonsense sooner rather than later. But again, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Grab you. There we go. Water in. Now we need water for you. There we go. Water back flowing, and I really like how you can see like where it's flowing based on that little animation. It's the little details. Like, I mean, this is a pixel art game, but they really make it feel like you're actually doing something and not just wasting hours upon hours of your day. So if I do this and this, no, this, yeah, that's too far. So we're just dragging the pipe around. Beautiful. I love it. Watch it shoot in. Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh, I love it. It's very cool. Very cool. Alright, so now we need to link up all the outputs. There we go. And last but not least, let's get some power. Let's get some power in here. Actually, can this reach 2? No, it can't. Unfortunately not, but it's okay. That wouldn't look that good anyways. And all we care about here is aesthetic and production. Yeah, this thing can go. This is the relic of a past. This is the relic of a younger, more easily tricked me. Ooh, now here is an unforeseen issue. Maybe we just need to just goof on him a bit. Just goof on him a bit. All right, now we're churning, and now this is where all the balancing act comes out. So you can see if these guys are blinking, that means we are not what does that mean? That means that we're low on heavy oil, which is fine. Having too much heavy oil is a problem. As long as we have light oil and crude oil, both turn directly into petroleum, which is our main thing. That's all we care about. Heavy oil is kind of a byproduct. And now, what do I mean by this? What I mean is that eventually, when we start the lube production, we're gonna suck up most of the heavy oil with the lube production, because I don't think we can get backed up. I'm trying to think, because the big issue with this liquid management is oh, you know what? Oh my god. You know, we just gotta hammer all the robots. We need yellow science to do the logistics stuff that I really want to do. Oh my god. Construction robots. Or whatever, and it goes there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm trying to think. Excuse me. I'm trying to think. Where is the one I'm doing now? Logistics robots. Roboport. Passive provider chest. Storage chest. Logistics robot. Logistics trash lots plus 30. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I think how much time we got rolling here. You know, this might be time for our little, well, it's not time for our foray. Don't let me get too ahead of myself now. Let's not get too ahead of myself now. So let's get logistics robots and construction robots. Let's queue them up. We are not going to be able to build them quite yet. We have some work to do, which includes, you know, getting looby on these kids. So, you know, let's not go too bonkers quite yet. Now, No, so essentially what I know we need is lube. And so how do we make lube? Just heavy oil. Very easy. So let's actually disconnect this. And let's switch these guys over to lube. Switch you over. No longer need this water connection. We will switch you over. Let's do the good old classic trick-or-do. And we will just, in the meantime, because like I said, like this is the part that I'm unfamiliar with, where I just kind of in my Switch playthrough, I just kind of straight brute forced it and said that'll do. Where here, and then actually I'm gonna preempt me being a complete idiot. I'm going to what's wrong? Food ingredient shortage? Okay, let's just disconnect these guys. Let's make sure you guys are getting all the lube. Again, eventually we'll need to balance this out because stuff will get backed up. But until then, yeah. So I'm unfamiliar with all this. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to I'm going to have the storage for this lube be pretty much as far away as possible, because if I because, you know, eventually I'm gonna have to figure out ratios and do all this stuff, but if I run out, like if I have to move this, I need to use it. It's use it or lose it. You can't just pick up liquids the same way you can with everything else. So it seems as though we are running just fine. Why is there temperature to these things? That's what I don't know. It seems we're running just fine. You know, we're getting fed. I mean, you guys obviously aren't doing anything, but that doesn't appear to matter. I mean, what if I just turn all the heavy oil into lube? Like, why is that? Is that ever a problem? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it has to be, right? We're getting a good amount of lubricant. So let's figure out what exactly it is we need it for. So we're going to want so we're gonna want a flying robot frame. Obviously, if we're trying to build some flying robots, how you plan on doing that without a flying robot frame? Probably not. And so also to make that we need electronic engine units, which we need electronic circuits, engine units, and lube. So we got a lot of those. We have a lot of those. Now, batteries. Well, would you look at that? I already got some battery production here, and we're ready to advance the spaghetti and busify it. So, why not get to it? So, electronic engine units. So let's nade up some of these woods. Let's show our appreciation for nature by just getting rid of it. It's time to move the factory. Okay, so now we got some room to work, fellas. So now, what did we need again? Remind me. We needed electronic circuits, engines, and lube. So first, what I'll do is I will bring. I'll start bringing the lube over. No, hold on. I liked you like that. That seems like a fitting place. So we'll start bringing the lube over. Watch, see how it drains. We don't have our little windows. We can't see how fast this stuff is saucing around. And now see, this is the interesting part. So as I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, we need liquid and materials inside of our assembling machine, which is a good old ball of fun. So let me go back. Let me stop by our mall real quick. Just gonna grab some circuits and stuff because I know I'm gonna need them momentarily. God, our inventory is so full. What's low on copper? I don't want this copper anymore. Yeah, that should be good. Right? I did nothing for our inventory. Perfect. Perfect. Circuit production could use a little boost. Just saying. Just throwing that one out there. Anyways. So now that I did all that, let's grab some underground boys. Let's grab a couple splitterooskies. A few more underground boys. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So. The earliest we can do is right here. And then bring it in. Is that smart? Probably not. Let's do it anyways. So there's our engine line. And we will do a quick little drop off. And again, just in preparation. Let's see. Let's just double check. Make sure none of them is like significantly more than the other. Yeah, 3. We can pick up 3 in time. These are slow builds. We'll go here, and now this is the part where we got to get fancy with it. We need to split. Bring you up. And then start bringing you underground. And that should do it. Perfect. Now, for the assembler. Low on. And now we'll see the trick here, and I think we're lined up. I mean, if we're not, we're too far away to even tell. So, you know, I'm gonna pretend we are. So, electric engine unit. And then rotating assembly machines. Hey, let me talk about this. I was about to give this tip. You can't just go ahead and spoil that. We can rotate it like this. So the trick is figuring out how to load both things in. And actually, it's pretty simple. Like that. And we have our pipe and our underground. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So now eventually, you know, we're going to have a bunch of these. So you can imagine. Well, actually, I say it like it's so easy. And then I realize it's not. Oh, I remember what I did. This is actually pretty nifty. I like this a lot. You underground it right here. You bring it out right here. And now over here, we have the main line. So now each one will just be bloop, 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 bloop. But we keep all the mess of the pipes on the other side of over here. And I think that is pretty dang nifty, if you ask me. You know, so eventually we'll be using all of them. But for now, we just kind of get this little setup going. Look at that. Look at that. Now, will we have enough electronic poles to make the distance? That's the question. Oh. So awkwardly placed. And now, actually, that I'm thinking about it, because here doesn't work. Because we need it something that is you know, that's tileable, that we can just do very, very easily. So a little something like that. A little something like that. And how fast do these puppies get made? Pretty slow. So we can Just do a normal spitter. A normal little spitter. And what's a spitter without a splitter? You know? You know? What's a spitter without a splitter? And look at that. We have advanced our boss. And now we just do this a few more times. Well, let's see. Let's do some math here. Let's see what we're gonna be working with, because I know we're gonna use these. I think we use these for quite a few things. Let's see. So these take 10 seconds to craft. And these take 20 seconds to craft. So one of these can feed 2 of these. Easy enough. Let's make 4. Let's make 4. Just really future-proof the heck out of ourselves. This is steel. Let us make 4. Oh, come on, tree. Come on now, tree. You're acting a fool. Let's see. Can we actually make robots now? Can I see the recipe? Defender, interesting. Oh, you can just throw a baddie? That'll be. I wanna try that out. Oh, programmable speaker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't even realize we had these. This is trouble. Just you wait. Next time I'm gonna do a little off-camera work, and next time we're gonna come back with some beats playing. Let me tell you. Oh, I didn't even realize we had that. You guys are in trouble now. Or you're in for a good time. Who knows? Can you stop drilling on 99? I want to see how I have to make these things. Whatever. Let me. Come on. Focus. 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 We're so close to achieving our dreams. Logistics network. Okay. Now these are things I actually have to read. So welcome to New Information Central with SPiFF BOi. The logistics network is a powerful automated delivery network that utilizes flying robots to move items and perform automated construction. 3 main components. Roboport defines the area of network coverage, acts as a charging storage point for robots. Cool. Logistics robot fulfills logistics orders, and construction robots can perform construction orders. Makes sense. Provider chests supply the network with items. Makes sense. Logistics robots move items from logistic provider chests to fulfill personal logistics requests. If the personal logistic request is a minimum and maximum count, and the robots will bring items until you have more than the minimum count. If you have more than the maximum count, the items will be moved from your logistics trash spots to be taken away by robots. Nice. Passive provider chest supplies items to the logistics network. This means any items in the passive provider chest can be taken by robots to fulfill logistics or construction orders. Storage chest stores the items taken from the player, trash slots, and deconstruction orders. Any items in storage chests are also provided to be used for logistics or construction orders. Storage chests can be filtered to only accept one type of item. Interesting. Cool. So yeah, you know, we don't have robots yet. So as excited as I am about all that, I will probably, just for the sanity of you, the viewers, I will likely need to do a little experimenting, you know, between episodes to make sure I understand how all of that actually works. But once I do all that, I will make sure to take you through the journey, as if you were there. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this whole thing. So I can just, oh, it's beautiful. This is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. I cannot wait to set that up. I am actually stoked out of my dang mind about all that. But we need to get there. I'm talking like as if I'm like trying to restrain myself from doing it, but I don't have the ability to do anything with those quite yet, because we don't have the materials. Okay, so, and now I'm also realizing I made a major mistake here. We need to We need to, and this is going to be the grossest thing you've ever seen. We need to do that. What in the world? Why do we need to do that? Because I forgot that batteries are now a thing we really want. This chest is too full. Dude, I have too much crap in my inventory. If only I had some robots that would clean my inventory for me. When will the game give me such a thing? So we're going to drag... Let's see. How can we route this? So you gotta go there. Because I know I can do... Actually, you don't need to go there. I was mistaken. We can do this and this. So now I hope you understand and forgive me for this disgusting little bend. But that is why we need it. And I guess we will just run next. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, you crazy man? I want you to go like this. I guess we'll just run it next to the plastic line. Actually, that's a terrible. That's terrible and awful. Because I can't turn it then. So, you know, ignore my ideas. Let's do this. Come on now. Like this. And you know what? I kinda digging this little nook and cranny type deal. Look at that. I'll take you guys down. Make sure that we balance you out. You're kind of slow, but tileable design, as always. Well, is this tileable? Kind of enough? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And let's see. Let's check some ratios real quick. Oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, it looks like see, sulfuric acid. So we make 50 in a second. Battery needs 20 every 4 seconds. So 50, we make 200 in 4 seconds. 200. So we can 10. So we can feed 10 battery machines off of this lone juicer. Is what the math seems to imply. So let's at least make one more. Why not? Why not? Let's mess around, you know? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to get some chemicals. I mean, the more we advance this chemical plant, the more reason I have to actually set up the chemical plant jingle. So, you know, what kind of a gamer would I be if I didn't at least hold up on that part of my bargain? And then we grab the wire. And so, see, I'm calling this semi-tileable because we need the one thing gap, but, like, overall, you know, it works. We're happy with it. And I believe... Oh, you're on the item ingredient shortage train. I thought you'd be on the output full train. Yeah, you're on the output full train now, buddy. Cool. So now what do we need for these bad boys? These baddies. Steel, battery, electronic circuit, engine unit. Wowzers. That's a lot. And then how do I actually make the robots? Where are my robots at? There we go. Advanced circuit and flying robot frames. quick to craft. So I don't mind just doing that on my own. So this is the beauty. So the provider chests are nice, so essentially all of our mall chests will turn into passive provider chests. I can just make this, but the robot frame is going to take forever, right? 20 seconds. Yeah, we're not waiting for that. So essentially, all of these can turn into passive provider chests, which will be great because then I can just say, I want to have this much in my inventory, and then these will be, exactly what we need. It gets even better when we have active requester chests, because now we can set up a mall where the inputs aren't belts off the bus. It'll be just chests that say, here's what I need. So this game is about to get way easier, way more fun. And I'm excited. Now, is there a difference between these bots? That's the question. Logistics robots. So that is a distinct thing. And construction robots. So construction robots are actually easier to make, which is sick. Yeah, see, so it just has the same, it unlocks the same things because we've already unlocked those. I guess it makes sense. Like, they'll let you choose which one you want first. But anyways, enough tangenting. Excuse me. Enough burping out of me. Quit it, man. What do we need? So this is our first breath of freedom right here. Doop doop doop. Soon I'll have robots building all this for me, guys. Don't you worry about it. Now let's see. Let us see. So what do we need? What do we need? Steel, batteries, electronic circuits, engine units. So it looks like so electronic circuits can share with steel or engine. So essentially our oneers can share with our 2 and 3ers. So which one is logistically easier? Steel and batteries. You are up first because it is easy for me. Steel's gonna go first because of this little wiggle womp. Actually, I believe I can go underground with you here. And that will allow us to split and go up here. And then I have too much junk in my inventory. We're missing iron plates. That's what we need for our underground boys. Come on, yes, let's eat up some of my inventory. Let's make this easier on me. What are we missing for this? Iron plates still? Gosh dang. Let's make a couple of these. That should clear up some inventory space. Okay. So, we've got that. And now, so we have this, we'll have this, we'll have this, we'll have that. And so now steel is our next friend that gets to make an appearance. So we'll take you back a notch. Oh, never mind. Look at me. Look at me, Mr. Counting Pants. So they called me back when I knew how to count. Now they just call me now they call me SPiFF, which is actually well, let's not go there. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm just making stuff up now. This game's driving me to my limits. But in a good way. In a good way. We all love this game. We all love this game. We all love building things. I mean, cause like here's the thing. If I wasn't sitting around here playing this game, and you know what? Let's just make a storage chest. Like I mean, I got junk in my inventory. Let's just plop one of these bad boys down. Let's say here. Just plop a bad boy down. We don't need that many pipes anymore. Actually, we never needed this many pipes in the first place. Get rid of my coal. And that clears up enough space for me. No, you don't have signal. We'll fix you, man. Don't worry. I mean, if I wasn't doing this, if I wasn't doing this all day, well, I'd either be locked into League of Legends, just like full throttle, like dangerously bad, or I'd be building Legos, and like this is a little easier for the stomach to public, because I mean, you know, I build this and I can turn off my computer, and then, you know, no one IRL has to know how much time and energy I've put into doing all this. Okay, now I need batteries and electronic circuits. Dude, I'm such a freaking goofball. No, I already have batteries. I need engines and electronic circuits. So yeah, you know, I turn off my computer and no one has to know, no one IRL has to know how much blood, sweat, and tears I've poured into this game. Legos? Those are hard to hide. I start filling up my apartment with Legos, and, you know, some people are gonna have some questions. And it's like, you know, I even built some cool Lego sets. Like I got this one that's like a little looks like a plant. I don't know, it's like a cool, like, exotic plant thing. But even that thing, you know, I'm like, you know, let's take it easy. Let's not put that front and center. It's hidden up in my apartment. I'm gonna talk to my friends. I wonder how many of them have actually noticed it, because I like it, you know. I'm not embarrassed by it, but it was one of those things where it's not truly like an adult apartment centerpiece. It's just more of a thing that, you know, brings me a little joy. But yeah, so it passes. I guess what I'm trying to say, it passes. It's if people notice it, it's not like, what are you doing, man? You know, it's like if I had like a full scale like Millennium Falcon, or like a Death Star sitting around, or, you know, some of those other crazy builds, I might get some people saying like, hey, are you still 12 years old? And, you know, mentally, kinda, I still like Legos. That never changed. What, you're supposed to grow out of Legos? They're freaking fun. It's great designed. Like, it's intuitive. There's something satisfying about you know, just following instructions and, like, you know, just getting something done, using your hands to make something. Like, I'm kind of using my hands here, but, like, you know, I'm tapping some keys and I'm moving a mouse around. But Legos, let me tell you, you're putting it together, and that's actually why I love getting furniture. I don't love having, you know, I'm not a true furniture connoisseur. I don't care about brands and all that, but what I do care about is putting together some IKEA furniture. That is fun. Now that is genuine fun for me. Is putting together furniture. I get stoked every time I walk in there, and I'm like, ooh, give me your most complicated one, because it truly is just adult Legos, and that's great. All right. I've successfully rambled my way up to me over here. Now, I was considering, I was thinking there, you can do some interesting like assembler or line weaving to make it so that, like, you can have everything in one line and only need the you know, you can have one set of grabbers, or I guess all fast grabbers. But then I remember this is a 20-second crafting time. So given that, you know, we'll take it easy on ourselves. And I guess, I mean, this looks kind of cool. It's kind of ominous. I mean, I guess we'll cheat over this way just because we can. Just because we have the space. I mean, like look at all this wasted space right here. But, you know, not, what I say before, Po Buddy's nerfed, so we live and die by that here. Wait, bring this down. Nope, we would want it to turn here. There we go, perfect. Now, I believe, you know what, actually what I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to reserve, let's see, I'll reserve the space. But then what I'll also do is, so I'll make the space on the line as if we're going to need it. But then, because I think we will. So the question always, I mean, it's not always, currently, the question currently is, are we going to use this base to get into space? What a sick rhyme. What a sick rhyme. Or are we going to attempt to, you know, go for the mega base action prior to actually going to space? It's a good question. I think both have viable options. But anyways, set up this construction. We have all the things we need. Oh, and it's perfect, and we're churning away. So let's make a bunch of these. So we'll need 1, 2, 3 more of these. Doop, doop, doop. And then we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, I love it when the numbers work out. Flip you around. And last but not least, so like I said, space reserved, but not sure if it will be needed quite yet. So in the meantime, we will generate ourselves a little bit of a stockpile here. We will make sure everything is configured correctly and has energy correctly. And that is technically straight. So now we can do that. Yeah, these puppies take their time. Construction robots are finished. Oh baby. It's getting close. We're gonna start on the personal roboport. See, what else is there? What else is there? Let's see, where is my let's go to completed text because I want to see logistics robots. We need logistics system, which needs yellow science, which, you know, oh, and we just made flying robot frames. So I'd say it's about dang time we research this. So let's skip the personal roboport. We're not there yet. Well, I mean, okay, let's not skip it. That's a little crazy talk. Where'd it go? Oh shoot, where'd it go now? There we go. We'll add that next. We'll do that next. So we got utility science and personal roboport coming up soon. We got the good old look for screenshots. The construction robots. Let's read this. Yes, we can start upgrading things. I'm so excited. So, you know, let's get our little screenshot. You know, maybe that's the one, or maybe this is the one. But as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me tips, make me laugh, make me cry. Well, don't make me cry, just make me laugh. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.